Happy Sunday. This is Bobby and JJ Radio. We have a really special guest, Mr. August Trevino. He is with the Bexar County Medical Society.
Yeah.
You've been with them for a couple of years now, and I know your background is marketing consulting. Mm-hmm. First of all, you have a beautiful, you guys have a really beautiful spot right off 1604. Really nice.
Thank you.
Really nice commercial property. Tell me what the Bexar County Medical Society is. What do they do? How are they involved in San Antonio?
First, a little bit of background on Bexar County Medical Society. The
Sure.
Bexar County Medical Society is actually the first medical society in Texas. We were number one, another first for San Antonio, 1853. So
well, I remember.
You remember, right?
He was there.
He was there.
Yeah.
So was I. You know, what can I say?
Yeah.
So we're the oldest medical society in Texas. We're the 8th largest in the nation. We have a membership right now, I think it's going pretty close to 5,000 physicians. The medical community is growing by leaps and bounds, and the medical society is backing this expansion up every step of the way.
Sure.
You know.
So you feel San Antonio, yeah, it is growing. Obviously, we're not as big as Houston, but we're getting. I heard University of Texas Health Science Center is linking up with the Cancer Society out of Houston, and you have the medical center off of 151, and so you guys are all involved in all this kind of stuff.
We're involved in everything having to do with physicians. So if it's
MD Anderson
medicine,
is what it was.
yeah, if it's medicine, there will be a physician there, and if there's a physician there, the Bexar County Medical Society will be there.
Gotcha.
That's what we're all about, and we're a physicians organization. And we do have some community outreach projects that we have.
Tell us about that.
One of them is find a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
If you need a doctor, what do you normally do?
Google.
Google, something like that?
Ask a friend.
Okay, I understand.
Phone book.
Well, we have a service that's free on our website.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go on there and you can find a doctor by first name, last name, zip code, area of practice, what insurance they take if they're seeing new patients. And in there you will see all his credentials.
Mm-hmm.
So you know where he went to school, you know what his specialties are, you have all his contact information. And it is a lot more detailed and verified than anything that you would see on the web, because on the web, I mean,
Sure.
who knows? But anybody that's listed in the Find a Doc is licensed to practice in Texas, and that's very important.
For
So
sure.
you do all the background checks once you accept them into this.
They're all credentialed. They're credentialed through the Texas Medical Association and the Bexar County Medical Society.
So it's like a Yelp for doctors.
It's actually, yes, it is. If you want to put it that way, yes, it is.
Probably less photos, but
Yeah, less. Well, actually, you do have photos and everything. You
Right.
know. It's kind of cool because you can see everything about the doctor you are wanting to see ahead of time, and I think that's very important.
It is.
And you're seeing it unbiased, and you're seeing exactly what's listed on their licensing and credentials for Texas. And I think that's very important, as opposed to going on the web and getting a bunch of hype and everything like that. This is just straight fact.
love it.
Yeah.
So what is the Circle of Friends program?
The Circle of Friends program is our community outreach program for business development. Through the Circle of Friends program, we help businesses communicate with our physician membership. And it could be almost any kind of business, wealth management, medical supplies, scrub, uniforms, you name it. If they feel that they have a product or a service that would benefit a physician and they want to reach physicians, they can do it through the Circle of Friends. We have 3 different levels of sponsorship in there, and those donations go to help a lot of our community projects, okay? So you have the added benefit of a tax-deductible donation, and you have exposure to the physicians that you want to market to.
I love
okay?
both of that.
So if I'm a real estate agent and I want to market to
you physicians, you can do that.
Well, we're the only real estate agent that do physician loans here in San Antonio.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I
we work
understand.
with a couple of companies out in one's in Vegas and the other one's out in Utah. Yeah. So are there any upcoming events that you have?
Well, all of our events are basically closed to the public. They're physician events, okay? But as a Circle of Friends member, you have an invitation to attend And if it's applicable, I'll get my mouth working here, you can have a vendor table.
Sure.
And that way you can display your literature, you can have your banners there, you can have your representatives. And in most of our functions, our larger functions, you'll see, I don't know, 300-400 doctors, maybe more come
Sure.
through.
How often do you have these events?
Well, they're spread throughout the year, you
Gotcha.
know. And we try to have like 7 major events, but it depends on what's happening in the society at the time.
Right.
And we have different events, and they're always for a purpose. Let's say like we have a fall and spring general membership meeting. That's for physicians to get their CME credits. We have a lot of social events. Women in medicine is very big.
Mm-hmm.
The women in medicine here in San Antonio and in South Texas is huge. And at the Women in Medicine, it's usually like a dinner or something like that.
Sure.
There'll be about 300 to 400 female physicians there.
Great. To get involved with this great organization, you can reach them at bcms.org, and that's bcms.org, or you can contact Mr. August directly at 210-301-4366.
4366.
You got it.